So I don't know if you can hear that music. This one's all right, but some of them is a bit difficult. Okay, toes and heels together. Nice and tall through the body. Let's put that up a bit more. Okay, open the toes, heel stable, lift up through the heels. Let the heels come down. Okay, lift up the arms, thumbs rotate backwards, so we're opening out the chest and bringing it back down again. Take another breath in, and bringing it down. We've got 2 more. Lift up, open the chest, but keep those shoulders back and down, keep those feet firmly pressed into the floor. 1 more. Down. Now lift the toes, bring the hands up, and then take the toes behind you, come up on the balls of your feet, and then come back down, lift those toes up, and then come up on the balls of the feet. We've got 2 more, lifting up, and then coming back, and 1 more. So we're stretching out the feet. Squat now, monkey squat down. This is my favourite movement, I push you down. Take the hands out to the side, and again coming down. So it's just a little bend, and lifting up. And again, coming down. So it's a bit like we're flying in Karate Kid. Lift up, tuck your tailbone under, so you should feel your abs. Come back down. Take it up. Stay up tall, hands on the shoulders. Make sure you're connecting with the rib and the hip. Circle down, so you're stabilising with those stomach muscles again. We've got 2 more. Get that big range of movement. Don't worry about the music. Let's go in the opposite direction now. Opposite direction. Lifting up. And again, going back. Lifting up, and we've got 2 more. 1 more, please. Okay, lower those hands. Take them out to the side. Swing down. Still high. Swing down. In front. Swing down. In front. Swing down. In front. Swing down. We've got 3 more. And we've got 2 more. And we've got 1 more. Let the hands go down to the sides. A little lower. Lift up, bring the hands up a little higher now. Come back down again, go down. And then lifting up. Okay, now I'm going to turn the music down a bit. Going down a little bit lower. And then coming back up again. So we've got the breath work here. Coming back down. And then the lifting up. We're going to take the arms and take them to the side, and then come back up, and then to the side, and then come back up, and then to the side, and then elbows forward, to the side, elbows forward. 4 more. So we've got some movement. 3 more. Then we're going to extend the body backwards. So this is the first of our extension moves coming now. Take a deep breath in. Let's take the right leg back and the arms back. So you really feel like you're on the bow of a boat. And then bring that leg in and lift those hands up to the ceiling. Draw a line on the ceiling with your nose. Let's take the other leg behind you. Open the chest. And then bring that foot back in again. Lift up. And come down. Obviously if you suffer from vertigo, do that again. So what we're doing is really pushing the chest out, squeezing the shoulder blades and stretching down the front of the leg. Coming up. And again. Taking that leg back and then coming back up. And then we come back down for that monkey movement, and you should feel that your joints are a bit more oiled. Take the hands all the way up, keep the feet flat on the floor. Going down, bend those knees. And then coming up, reaching up as tall as we can. We've got 2 more. Coming down. And reaching all the way up. Shoulders are relaxed. Make sure your shoulders aren't too high, otherwise they'll restrict your movement. Take the hands up, and then let's take the arms and reach them to the right. and then reach them to the left, and then reach them to the right, and then reach them to the left, and then circle them down. And we're going to take that right leg behind, lift the leg arms above the head, and then come back down again, back to the hands together. Push the body away, lift on the other side, and come down, push that body, shoulders away, some of your shoulders have come up. So just do all the things that you're doing, but really think about what's happening to your shoulders and your abdominals as you go down. Push into your feet as you lift up. We come back up again. We come back down. We take a deep breath in. We take the left hand up to the top, and then we reach across to the side. And then we come back up again, and we reach across to the side. So this is a mimicking everyday movement of reaching and bending forward. So I really want you to bend your knees, try not to get your chest down, but stay connected to your pelvic floor. Let's circle, let's change to the other hand up, and we're reaching across. So we're just oiling all the joints, getting everything moving. And again, going down and coming back up. And again, so there's a lot of sort of sideways flexion going on now. One more, take that hand up there now. Now take the right leg behind the other one if you can, and stretch up and over. Okay, if that's a problem for you, just stay with one foot on the floor, that's fine as well. Bring that foot down, circle round. And I'll do one with the feet flat on the floor, so you don't have to take that leg behind, that just gives you an added extra. Come back down. Now let's try to the other side, and again, if you can, take the leg behind you, but you don't need to. This just stretches more through the hip area, which is one of the ones I'm going for today. And we're coming back up. And we're stretching again, over the top, and then back up. Okay, let's put all of that together. So we're going to come down with that sort of monkey move, drop your knees, and then bring your body back up and stretch up to the ceiling. Make sure your knees are going down and not your chest. Your chest stays up slightly. And reach up. Now we'll take the arms to the left, and we'll go down, and we'll go down. And we've got two more, and we've got one more. Take those legs behind you now, left leg behind you, arms reach up, and then they come in, and the backs of the hands go together. We take the legs on the other side, it reaches up, and the back of the hands comes in together. We do that twice more, reach up, and then come back in again together. And again, one more. So lots of movement, coming back in again together. Can you remember stepping over with that left leg now, left hand goes up and reaches across the body, and reaches up again, and comes across the body, and reaches up. Are you making sure when you come up that you're connecting and you're doing your full range of movement? So your stomach should be working and your bottom should be working. What a lot of people will do, change arms. A lot of people will let their bottom stick out like this. I need you to keep your bottom in, bring your body down, and then come up. So all the time the stomach is supporting the spine as you go down. We've got two more, and we've got one more. Okay, now take that right leg, take it over the top if you can, and reach over, stretch all the way up, and try and reach up at a diagonal rather than over, up and across. And then come down, and we'll do that again. So what you're doing, either you're working from that foot and reaching over, whichever you're doing, you're working from the foot and you're just trying to get the whole body opening out, every sinew, every muscle, feel it pulling apart, come down. And that's going to keep you nice and healthy. Let's take the other side. If you have a hip replacement, then just keep your leg in front, reach over the top, stretch, really feel the body moving and opening out, coming down. So this is a lot that people don't actually give the time to do this. Reach over and stretch, and then come down again. And we're going to roll down, all the way down, bending the knees, and extend the back out. So now we're creating length, And then we tuck the tailbone under, bring the stomach up as we come up. And you can feel every bone rebuilding. Your bottom should be a little bit tighter. Bring the hands up. Just feel everything I'm saying. As you come down, we bend the knees, we bring the stomach in. We allow the shoulders to roll forward, and now we take them back. We take a deep breath in and we lift up through the stomach, restacking the spine. We're going to go straight down onto the floor and take a deep breath in. And exhale, rolling down to the floor. The cat is there again. I'm going to get her own little mat, I think. And we'll come straight down and we're coming into a seated position. So I'm going to just turn the zoom down so that you guys can see me and my cat. I'm off the mat a little bit. Okay. And we're just going to have the feet on the floor, hands underneath the knees, just to start to warm the body up a little bit more. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to come right up and push your chest forward. As you push your chest forward, you're going to feel your shoulder blades slide down a little bit, if you can see there. Okay, push the chest forward and then let it come back. And then push that chest forward and let it come back. And let's just do that 4 more times. Chest up, shoulders down, and then back. And 3 more. And back. And 2 more. And then back. And then 1 more. And then back. Okay, we're going to lay onto the floor straight away. So laying down now, take a deep breath in, lengthen your head away from your tailbone, and just be aware of how your body is fitting onto that floor. Have you got a little arch underneath your spine? Have you got that neck arch here? Pick up your own head and lengthen it away, and you will be surprised how much of your body is started to tilt already in the pelvis. Lift it up so that you are lengthening the body all the way out. Hands come down. Take a deep breath in, fingertips, hands on the floor, shoulders up to the ears, and then stretch the fingers to the feet, because it's the way the body would cheat. Start by just tipping and tilting. Keep the tailbone on the floor, just tipping and tilting. Keep those feet flat, but focus on the glutes lifting up and back down. And notice if your bottom seems to be going to one side. Is one side more dominant than the other? We've got 3 more of these. And down. So I can get back on my mat now. And 2 more. And down. And 1 more. And down. Now we're going to start to lift all the way up. Well, about halfway up. So we come up as far as the rib cage. So for those of you who've got back issues, sometimes this is a better option. And then take a breath in and let the body segmentally come down. What you're trying to do here is move the spine. So we're stretching out the spine, which is going to help. And we're going to lift all the way up if you can. And you feel the buttocks are stretching the front of the body. Let the body come back and down. So these are buttock strengtheners, hamstring strengtheners. Exhale. But it's very difficult to stretch that when you don't do enough stretching on the quads. So I want you to feel what it feels like now, because we're going to check in again at the end of the session and see how this feels. Going all the way down, and then 1 more time coming all the way up, staying up there now. And now taking the arms over the top of the head, rest the backs of the hands on the floor. We're going to let the body come back down, the rib cage comes down, the hips come down, and we're using this as a stretch move now. You're feeling the whole length of your body as your hips pull away from those arms. And now pull the hands down. So now we've got a good idea. Hi Jenny, you have a good time? Enjoy. Take a deep breath in. We're going to take the hands behind the head. If you feel that this is not for you because you've got a shoulder issue, then just keep them down across your body. But keeping the body, hands behind the head, and just resting the head in the hands will help deactivate your neck sensors. We're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to keep the tailbone on the floor. We're going to connect the rib and hip together now with our next exhale. We aren't even moving, we're just connecting. You can hear the change in my voice. Now take a deep breath in and exhale as you fold the body up and come back down. So we're really thinking about those abdominals. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath in. The neck stays long, but the chin goes towards the chest. Keeping the tailbone on the floor. So if you have gynecological or back issues, this is quite safe. You can do a little head nod as opposed to a lift. If you feel that bearing down feeling, then lessen the range of movement. We've got 4 more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. I want you just to put one hand on your stomach now and make sure that the stomach is not doming. Take a deep breath in. As you're coming up, you should feel the stomach alone is working, but you should feel the stomach is not pushing out and doming. Come back down. We've got 2 more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. So this is kind of an isolation exercise, so you can feel the forward flexion. Exhale. Now the next moves we're going to do, keep that neck lengthened, are static connections. So we're going to keep the body perfectly still. As we take the hands down now, stretch those fingers again, shoulders up to the ears, fingers away, to create that length and working into the stomach. If you don't do this, you're going to be working into your shoulder blades. Now I want you to take a deep breath in and simply float the right knee up 90 degrees and lower it down. Now with no change in your body, can you float the left leg up with an out breath? And inhale as you lower it down. So we're really focusing on keeping the body still. Exhale as you float up. Inhale as you float down. Exhale as you float up. Keep both hips on the floor. Inhale as you float down. Now if you have gynecological issues, stay with this movement, because I want you to be able to put one foot on the floor at all times. And if you want to try and push it a little bit more, we're going to take the legs up and we're going to cross them in mid-air. So there is no let up now for the abdominals. Keep that back in exactly the same position. You're swapping over your legs, or you're putting one leg down and picking up the other. But what you're doing is controlling everything through your stomach. You should feel it working there. Keep those shoulders down, make sure those fingers keep reaching for those feet. The shoulders want to come up and join in, but you're not going to allow that. We've got 4 more. We've got 3 more. We've got 2 more. And we've got 1 more. So lower both feet to the floor. Give me a thumbs up if you felt that on your stomach. You shouldn't have felt that on your neck or at your back. Good. Okay, so now we're going to keep in this position. We're going to take the right leg up to the ceiling. And we're going to just draw little circles, We're going for 5 and 4. If you have a back issue, keep the knee bent, otherwise you can straighten it out. 2 and 1. Let's go in the opposite direction. So the circles are sort of dinner plate size and they're over your hip. Circle again and circle again and circle again. Nice sort of quick little circles, and then bend that right knee down. So you should have felt some movement into the hips. Let's take the other leg up, stretch it out. Again, one leg can be bent or one leg can be straight. Take a deep breath in. 5. They're only small circles. 4, but you should feel them directly over your hip if you can, and they're getting into the back of the pelvis. 3, 2, and again 1. Let's go in the opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's lower those legs down. Let's take both hands out to the side. Inhale and exhale, drop both knees to the right, hover them just off the floor, and then inhale, bring them back to the center. Let's take the knees over to the left, hover them off the floor, keep that neck long, bring them back to the center. And again, one more time. Breathe out, hover them, and then use your stomach muscles to pull you back to the center. And in the other direction, exhale. And then come back again. We're now going back to the right leg up in the air. If you can, if you need to keep your foot on the floor, please do so. Hands go behind the head again. We're going to lift the upper body off the floor just a little, so it's about halfway. And while we're doing this, you should feel the stomach is working. That's what you should feel. One leg is up, the tailbone is on the floor. Some of your tailbones look like they're lifted. If you feel you can, pick up the left leg off the floor to hover it. If that's not for you, keep it on the floor. Shoulders are nice and relaxed, the elbows are relaxed, but you can feel those stomach muscles working. And we do 5 little circles again, keeping the body still. And 4, keep that body still, get those stomach muscles working to stabilize. 3, don't let it roll. 2, and we've got 1 more. Let's go in the opposite direction. Let's go 5, and we go 4, and we go 3, and we go 2, and we go 1. So this is all stomach work. Lower that left leg, bend it down onto the floor, lower the right leg and lower your upper body. And just feel it relax. Did you all feel that again? Thumbs up if you felt your stomach muscles. Good. Okay, not that I'm sadistic or anything, but keep that neck long. Check the body constantly because the shoulder blades want to join in. You want to work with a lengthened neck. And we're going to take the left leg and take it straight up now. We slide the right leg along the floor if you can. We take a deep breath in. We engage the abdominal muscles, which are sort of bringing your chest towards your ribs towards your hips, but only a little. So we're only coming up, not into a full curl. You should just feel the stomach working. Keep the hands supporting the head. And now, lift the right leg off if you can. And now keep the body still as we do 5 circles. We do 4 circles. We do 3 circles. We do 2 circles. Keep them over your hip. We do 1 circle. Let's go in the opposite direction. 5 circles. Inhale, exhale, 4 circles. Inhale, exhale, 3 circles. Inhale, exhale, 2 circles. Inhale, exhale, 1 circle. Okay, bend that right leg, bend that left leg, and lower the body down. So now you can really feel how that starts to feel with those abdominal muscles. Take the hands down by the side of you. Again, shoulders up to the ears. Can you feel how much they're creeping up? Stretch those fingers towards the feet. So you've got that act of drawing your shoulder blades down. Take a breath in and let the shoulders relax onto the floor. We're now going to take a deep breath in. You're going to lift the left leg just about an inch off the floor and lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg, less is more, and lower down. Now lift the left leg and the right arm a little bit and lower down. So your postural muscles are now working here. Take a deep breath in. Keep those abdominal muscles connected as you lift the opposite arm and leg up and come down. So we're only going just a couple of inches off the floor now. And I really want you to focus on that abdominal connection as you do this. Try not to let the body swap from side to side. Now we're starting to make the movements a bit bigger, but I don't want you to lose that mindfulness about the abdominal connection. Taking a deep breath in, exhale as you lift the arm and the leg. The shoulders should remain down. The hips should remain on the floor, and you're feeling that rib and hip connection. And now if you're feeling comfortable, we're going to start to bring the hand up to the ceiling and the knee at 90 degrees. But all the time you're working with your breath and exhaling to keep that flat stomach and that connection as you're lifting the arm and the leg up. Exhale. And inhale. 1 more. Or 2 more, depending on what you need to make everything work. Make sure you're doing an equal number of everything. When you finish, we're just going to put the right ankle over the left knee. We're going to loosen off the nerves in the knee. The right hand goes into the inside thigh. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and just connect the rib and the hip and the pelvic floor. Now let the knee push into the hand, but don't let the hand push into the knee. The hand just stays still. We're just trying to relax the shoulders and finding that focus is all on the abdominal area. Okay, we take a deep breath in and we release, just move the leg gently. Again, making sure you have a long torso. Hand goes into the knee, relax your shoulders, and we're just pressing the knee gently into the hand, just a little. It's about 20%, so it's like you're switching on your muscles, but you're not really contracting them or engaging them. Just a little switch on there.
Blue sky,
take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Okay, let's uncross those legs, and we're just opening and closing the legs. So what you're doing now, we've released the nerves in the back of the pelvis, and now you should just feel that they're starting to move a little bit more. Let's go on the other side. Cross that leg over. Hand goes against the knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Press the knee into the hand. Get that shoulder down. Everything stays nice and relaxed. And now we start to move the knees. Let the knees go. And we do the same thing again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press the knee in towards the hand. Feel that stomach work. So the whole effort comes right the way through the core. Just 20%, so it's hardly anything. And then relax. Okay. If you need to keep your feet on the floor, and if you have gynecological or back issues, you should do. If not, bring those knees up. And we're just going to open the legs and close the legs. So either you're repeating what we've just done with the feet on the floor, or you're opening and closing. So we're going into the back of the pelvis now. Okay, taking a deep breath in. Lower those legs down. Let's roll over onto the side. And we're coming up. Onto the elbow, we take one leg behind, the other leg is in front. You bring it round and you bring the toes as far to the front as you can. Place your hand on the inside of your thigh, and you're just going to feel this muscle work as you bring your toes up. You're going to stay in a small range of movement. Use your abdominals to keep your body stable, and we just lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7. So it's not coming up any higher than the other knee. 6, 5. Really push through the heel. 4. And you should feel this muscle is working there. You should feel it in your hand. 2 and 1. Lovely. Let's bring that leg in. We're coming back round. So what we're doing, we've released the muscles at the back of the pelvis, but we're now strengthening those muscles at the front here. Okay, so you find your position. You bring the leg forward, as far forward this way as you can. The toes come towards the shoulder, hand on the leg, and we go again. Just the leg moves. 10, not your whole body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep the body still. 2 and 1. So this is your gracilis there and your adductors. We're going to go over onto our front now, because we've now released the back of the pelvis. We strengthen the stomach. We're going to come down onto our front. And I just want you to come up, hands either side of your body, lengthen through the body. We're going to open out the front of the body. Hands down either side, exhale. And I want you to imagine you're rolling a marble uphill. So you're really lengthening through the neck, pushing your body up, and then coming down. So you're going to feel that movement through the pelvis. And again, take a deep breath in. Exhale as we take the body up. Shoulder blades slide back. And then come back down again. We've got 2 more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we lift up. And then come back down again. 1 more. And exhale as we lift up. So we're opening everything from the pelvis upwards. Now we're going to lower the hands down. You can put your head on your hand if you want to. I want you just to bend your right leg. Bend your right leg. And we're just going to move the leg from side to side. And you're going to feel that quadricep muscle. You're giving yourself a massage on your quadricep muscle. But your muscle is running from your knee to your hip. You're giving it a bit of a massage going from side to side. Now lower that leg down, and we do the same on the other side. So the leg's going across, and I want you to feel if you've got some hard bits in your thigh. If for me it feels like I've got thick cords when my muscles are very tight. So you're just sort of easing into those muscles and just relaxing them, so that when we start to stretch them in a moment, they're going to be a lot more tenderised, if you like. That's how I think about it with myself. Okay, so relaxing that leg. Okay, now we're going to take a deep breath in. If you can grasp your ankle or your trousers, that's great. If you struggle and it means you've got to lean over to the side, then I don't want you to do that. I want you just to keep one hand down and just lift the leg on its own. But from there, you're going to take a deep breath in, keep the body as long as you can, from the head to the knee, and simply pick that knee up. The hips stay on the floor. We're picking one leg up. I've got my right leg up. I've got my knee bent halfway. And I've got my stomach engaged so I'm not overstretching the back. Lower that leg down and relax. Again, being mindful. If you can grasp anything without bending over on the left side, please please feel free to do that. Keep your shoulders relaxed. But otherwise, keep your hand down and just take a deep breath in, relax the shoulders, and simply lift that knee away from the hip. You're lifting it upwards and stretching it away from the hip. And lower down. Now you can increase this by putting some little spiky balls underneath the thighs, or you can roller it with a rolling pin with cling film on it as well. Relax your shoulders. Again, hold whatever you can do. You can always loop a band around. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale as you lift that right leg up. And you're going to feel the quadriceps stretch. And that's going to enable the hamstrings to work a little bit better. Just take 2 breaths in. Relax your shoulders as you're breathing out to relax everything. And then lower it down. Let's change sides. So it takes time and you need to be mindful when you do this. Taking a deep breath in, maintain the length of your body. Don't go over to one side, otherwise you will have lost it. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lift that leg up, and just focus on releasing any tension in the muscle with your out breath. Keep those shoulders relaxed, take a deep breath in again. And exhale. Lower those legs down. I'm going to ask you to take your left hand straight, right hand goes across in front of you, bit of stability there. Keep those shoulders down. We're going to bend the right leg now, and now we're going to turn the left hand so the thumb is upwards. Inhale and exhale, lift everything up. Just relax the shoulders with your out breath. We've got 2 breaths in this position. Maintain the abdominal connection to protect the back. And lower down. If you're feeling it in your back, you're not connecting abdominally, and we've just done that work, so you should know what it feels like. The right hand goes in front, the thumb is up, the left hand comes across your chest, the nose is just hovering, the neck is long. Bend your left knee. Take a deep breath in, draw your navel towards your spine to protect the spine, and just lift the arm and the leg up. Keep the knee close to the other knee. The way the body will cheat, it will want to go out. Take 2 breaths in this position. Inhale and exhale. And lower down. Taking a deep breath in, hands underneath your armpits. Inhale and exhale, push your body up and sit back, take a stretch through the spine. Let's get some rotation in now. Stretching your hips as far away from your fingers as you can and trying to get your hips on your heels. Coming up on all 4. And we're just going to start to move the arms in and out. Take the right hand to the ear, open out through the body, press into the hand that's on the floor, and then come to touch the elbow across. Reach up again a little bit more, and then come to touch the elbow across. Reach in a little bit more. Push against the hand that's on the floor. Think about the other elbow floating up, but push into the hand down. Let the hand go long now. Lift it all the way up to the ceiling and then come all the way across the body. And lift it all the way up to the ceiling and then all the way across the body. We're going to do the same the other side. Hands come up, push into the hand that's on the floor, lift up and then come down. So we're going to do this 3 times. Take a deep breath in, push into the hand that's on the floor as we lift up and we come down. Let's go again. We've got one more of these. Push into the hand that's on the floor. Now let the hand come all the way down and lift the hand up and reach across. So we've got lots of movement through the body. Reach all the way across, shoulder on the floor if you can. Come up again, reach up and then coming across the body. Coming up, and I'd like you to take a big step forward with the right leg. So we're continuing now with the hip flexor. Big step forward. I'll come forward a little bit more, you can see. From there, pushing forward, and you're going to feel that stretch here, and then coming back. And then going forward and staying here now. Take the hand to the side, and I want you to reach over to the side and come back again. And you're reaching over. So where your stretch is starting is from the knee, and it's travelling all the way up the side and going over. That's where you should feel it. What's happened to your stomach? If I come and poke you in the stomach, is your stomach still protecting your back? Lovely. And reach. Change the legs over. We're going to do the same thing again. We go forward, and then we come back, and then we go forward again. We take the hand to the side, and we reach over the side of the body and come back in. And again, take a deep breath in. Exhale as we come all the way over and then back in. Okay, let's see how that's affected the hips. Let's come back down on our back. Bring your legs through. And I want you to remember what it felt like when you did that shoulder bridge the first time. Lengthen, find that length in your body. Really stretch the head away from the tailbone. Take the hands down. Remember the hands go up to the shoulders and then slide those fingers away. And take a breath in. Let the shoulder blades relax onto the floor. Now let's just tuck the tailbone under. Keep a small imaginary grip between your knees and lift up. How does that feel? Does that feel a little bit looser? Take a deep breath in, come back down through the rib cage, through the pelvis, all the way down through to the tailbone. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we come up, and you should find that you've got a lot more movement there. Not so many restrictions. Take a deep breath in, and let's come back down through the rib cage, through the back of the pelvis, through the top of the pelvis and all the way to the tailbone. Imaginary grip between your legs. Do that again. Inhale and exhale as we lift up again. Push those buttocks up. There should feel a lot more going on there now. Take the hands over the top of the head. Let the packs of the hands rest on the floor. Exhale as we release back and down. Pull the body away. Can you feel a little bit more movement? Let's take the arms out to the sides. Let's cross the right knee over the left knee. Cross the right knee over the left knee. Make sure you've got space between your ears and your shoulders, because this is where the body will cheat. Take a breath in and drop the knees to the left side. Please look to the right. Taking a couple of deep breaths in and out. Every time you exhale, I want you to think about your body sinking into the floor a little more. You should just feel any tension in your hips being released. Inhale. And using your stomach muscles, so that's the weight of 2 legs, exhale, pull your knees back to centre. And let's change those legs over. We've got the left knee going over the right knee now. Nice long neck. Remember, lots of space between the ears and the shoulders to get the most out of this. Take a deep breath in, drop the knees to the right side and look to the left. So for most of you, if you're right-handed, doing this movement is going to feel quite difficult. So relax the body. Again, 2 breaths in this position. You're stretching right the way through the hip, and it should feel that you've got a little bit more movement there now. And taking a couple of deep breaths in and out. Inhale, make sure you've got that pelvic floor engagement and that abdominal engagement, because you're carrying the weight of 2 legs back. Your stomach is bringing those knees back through to the centre, and uncross your legs. Let's roll over towards the front of the room, or towards me, and come up into a seated position. We're just going to release off those hips a little bit more. So just a little cross-legged position here. Lift up the chest as we did at the start. Fingers go either side. And I just want you to bring your chest forward. And you're going to feel a little grip straight away in the hip area. Just be calm. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And exhale as we go a little further forward. Reaching through. Hello you guys on Facebook, hope you're enjoying this. Take another deep breath in again. And exhale as we go forward again. And then walk your body back up and change the legs over to your non-favoured side, and we repeat exactly the same. Who's that on the Facebook? Oh, lovely. Well done, everybody. From there. Okay, just again, crossing the legs, just lengthening that chest up, lengthening through the spine, growing taller, hands come down to the side, let the shoulders relax, and then take a deep breath in and exhale as you lean forward. And instantly you're going to feel that grip again. Take a deep breath in, maintain the length through the spine. See if you can get that chest towards the floor. I'm not talking about your head, just towards your knees. And just breathing out, allowing any tension to flow out of your body back into the floor or the mat. We'll do one more breath in. And exhale. Inhale as you bring your body back up again. Lovely. Now we take the legs out to the side, the hands go behind us. Lift and pop up that chest again, and we drop the knees to the side, drop the knees to the side, drop the knees. So you should feel that everything is a little bit more open now. Okay, 2 more and 1 more. Okay, swing those legs around now so that we're going back onto all fours. And we're just arching into the spine, taking a deep breath in. Shoulders away from the ears, trying to bring the inner creases forward. So you open your shoulder blades and we lift and high arch through the body. Dig your toes in, lift that breastbone upwards as you exhale. Keep your feet digging into the floor, lift the hips up and press them into the heels. Bend the knees as you walk the legs backwards and roll your body all the way up. Take a deep breath in, reach up as tall as you can, and exhale, circle those arms. Okay, lovely. Thank you very much, my Facebook friends. See you soon. Bye-bye.